Okay, it's time for the DPP DOU Cup Grand Finals. Playing Bagel, I am coming from losers bracket, so I have to win two best of threes, while Bagel only has to win one. And beyond that, I decided to go out with a bang. So I am going to bring at least one unranked Pokemon per battle. That is a Pokemon that is not good enough to be considered tier one, not good enough to be considered tier two, tier three, tier four, or tier five. Um, and we're going to be starting off the tournament with Tentacruel. All right, let's fucking do this. We have a Tentacruel out against Mew and Tyranitar. This is a good lead unless Mew is offensive with Psychic and wins the speed tie against Tentacruel and manages to kill it in one hit somehow. But outside of that, I'm not unhappy with this at all. Okay, what to do? Salamence is in danger here. Could be an Ice Beam from you, could be a Rock Move from Tyranitar, but honestly, I don't feel that pressured by this lead, and I think I'm willing to go on the offensive. I don't really want to switch into Heatran because either one of these could have a ground or fighting move. Hitmontop is a switch in, but if it's a Psychic type attack coming from you, then I'm kind of boned because I'd have two Psychic weeks in, and I don't want to go Latias or Cresselia with a Tyranitar. So I think my goal here is to prioritize damage on T-Tar to open the way for Calm Mind Crest later in the game. So I'm actually going to click Draco into the T-Tar slot, and then I'll get my T-Spikes up. And I hope that this is not a rogue Toxic Rogue team or something. DPP doubles doesn't really have any grounded poison types in the tier. Then they win the speed tie and go for taunt. That sucks, definitely. Well, get unlucky sometimes. Okay, so we have a taunted Tentacruel. I don't really know what that implies for the rest of the Mew set. Doesn't have rocks, obviously, but I really could be a bunch of different stuff. Um, let's see here. I mean, Hitmontop is an obvious switch in, but I kind of want to keep T-Tar in and not pressure it that much because I really like that I'm getting damage off on it. So I'm pretty confident I want to muddy water with Tentacruel. I could switch out and then get back in later and get T-Spikes up, but this is a great opportunity to get a muddy water off on T-Tar, and so I think I want to take advantage of that. Mew, I have no idea what the fuck this Mew set is. I'm kind of scared about it, honestly. Um, I don't think there's an amazing chance that T-Tar stays in here. It could be a chance to go Latias and then trick the Mew. This Mew just looks like it doesn't want to be tricked. And that would open the door for me to Sunny Day later. But if they don't switch out the T-Tar, it's kind of, well, if they don't switch out the T-Tar, I get a Muddy Water off, actually. So I think I'm going to recognize that T-Tar wants to switch out here. I'm going to bring in my Latias to trick, and I'm going to go for a Muddy Water for some damage. Okay, it's Psychic, and T-Tar doesn't switch out. If I got T-Spikes up before the Mew went, this would be an incredible, incredible, incredible start to the game, getting this much damage off on Tyranitar. But, got to deal with what you can do. I'm going to trick this Mew, and I think I'm going to just keep going for damage. I'm going to keep Muddy Water, and I don't see much reason to do anything else. Oh, there's a Snorlax. Okay. Well, I'm glad we tricked the Snorlax. That is awesome. And can we get a dodge? We get a dodge. Love that. Okay, so we're not getting T-Spikes up this game, but we did trick the Snorlax, which is massive because I would be willing to bet that this Snorlax has a setup move. This is a very free Hitmontop if I want it. Do I want the very free Hitmontop? Is there a reason to go anything else? I can pretty safely T-Bolt the Tyranitar, although I don't really care about Tyranitar. It's clicking Rock Slide here. I mean, Cresselia can already outspeed and kill it. Heatran can outspeed and kill it. But like, I don't really think I have a better switch. I think I should go Hitmontop. There's really nothing else to do here. Question is, what do I do this turn? Snorlax can be immunity, so I don't have toxic on this Hitmontop anyway, so that I toxic. Do I just kill the Tyranitar? Does the Tyranitar have Crunch? I mean, probably, right? What other moves are you gonna run if not Crunch? This could be a pretty. I mean, the safe play here is just to T-Bolt Tyranitar in close combat Snorlax, but can I do anything better than that? What else do I think is going to be in the back here? I'm definitely scared of there being a Calm Mind Suicune. now that I've lost my scarf trick and I've lost my T-spikes. I didn't get those up. So I think I'm really afraid of that, in which case I don't want to get my Latias crunched. I really don't want that. Um, a sunny day would be nice to click. I think I try to kill the T-tar, get rid of the sand, and then sunny day later. I'm going to preemptively switch out my Hitmontop. I would be very surprised if they keep Tyranitar and Snorlax in here and do something meaningful, and I really don't think they're going to lock into a ground move with either. So I'm going to get cheeky and try to get a Heatran in here for good substitute pressures. Okay, I don't think that crit mattered, and they go for return. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now Heatran is poised in a great position to get a substitute up, depending on what they bring in next. I think this would be incredibly, incredibly strong position. If I had gotten those toxic spikes up turn one, that speed tie was very, very rough. Kind of surprised that Bagel went for the speed tie, to be honest, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I would have thought Psychic to be a lot safer of a play into Tentacle. Or maybe he was just reading me to not be max speed, but we are indeed max speed and speed tie with Mew. And we know that Mew is not Choice Scarf either, of course. So it's let's look at the Mew. It's Taunt, Psychic. I think that implies to me it's probably two other attacks, like two out of three of Ice Beam, Overheat, and Earth Power. Could also very much have Explosion. There's a lot of stuff you can run. But if I see Psychic, I'm guessing Overheat or Earth Power to deal with the stuff with these Tyranitar. They didn't click Ice Beam into Mint, so I'm going to just guess it's Psychic, Overheat, Earth Power taunt, but definitely have to watch out for Ice Beam and for Explosion as well. Maybe even a rogue like Grass Knot or Energy Ball, but I think that's a lot less likely now that T-Wave is banned and so Swampert and Rhyperior aren't as good. So I like here that I've kind of gotten into a position where Suicune doesn't really want to come in. Okay, there's Mew. So I'm reading this to be Earth Power, probably like Citrus. Can I actually calc anything off the damage? Can I see if it's Expert Belt? Psychic did 70% to Tentacruel, and Tentacruel's 220 HP. So let's go Tentacruel. Let's go Mew. Psychic, I forget already. Did it do 60? Psychic did 70. 69.6 specifically. It did 69.1. Okay, so it can't be that. But we know it's max speed, actually. We know it's timid. What is this? Is it not max speed, Expert Belt? I'm kind of confused, actually. I'm really confused what it could be. The Snorlax isn't in a great position, although it can actually, I shouldn't say that. It can freely return the Latias without too much penalty. And Mew is actually very scary. I think I really, well, do I need damage off on Mew? Or can Mew not touch Cresselia and Snorlax can't touch Cresselia? So I Sunny Day, bring in Crest, and start Calm Minding. That could be an option. I don't think Mew is doing much to Cress, and I don't think Snorlax at -1 Choice Scarf Locked is doing much. So this might actually be a play where I Sunny Day, get up the sun, bring in Cresselia. If Latias goes down, I bring in Hitmontop and Fake Out. And if it doesn't go down, then I just Draco next turn. I think I actually like that. I think I'm going to go Sunny Day, Cresselia. Or do I Draco first? No, I don't. I need to guarantee that Sandstorm is in there. I can't afford to have Sandstorm for Chris. There's the fucking Suicune. I spoke all of this into existence, man. Okay, well, we got to deal with Suicune. Time to start thunderbolting it. I can't believe they went for taunt, won the speed tie, and I called Suicune in the back into existence. That is awful. That is just absolutely horrible. I am still raging at that turn one speed tie. Can you imagine T Spikes being up? Gotta use my chance to complain. So the good news is Suicune is not threatening a ton of damage yet. I mean, if you Calm Mind and Ice Beam, and I'm very glad I have Thunderbolt, although I don't expect Thunderbolt to do a ton. But I think I've positioned myself okay. Definitely not the best. Like I'm for sure not the best. This Suicune will probably just win and beat me. Um, and then looking at it, I mean, Cress with Ice Beam and Hidden Power Ground really does not do much into Mew, into Suicune, or into Snorlax. It's a pretty shitty move set for those Pokemon. But um, it's not out of it. Thunderbolt can paralyze. Thunderbolt can crit. We can win 9 games, all sorts of stuff. We have more recovery than they do. Hope this doesn't come down to a PP stalling game between Cresselia and Suicune, or an Ice Beam freezing game between Cresselia and Suicune. Okay, they protect. Whatever. What's Mew gonna do? Mew's gonna taunt. I forgot Mew had taunt. That is totally on me. I think I just lose. Um, I have to bring in Mence and try to go for damage now. Yeah, I have to T-Bolt and go Mence. That's on me for forgetting that Mew had taunt. Definitely on me. Um, oh well. Yeah, that's really frustrating. That's very, very frustrating. Okay, they go Snorlax. I get an Intimidate off, which is kind of nice. Oh, and they just get rid of it. Cool. I don't have anything to hit Heatrans. That was a good switch on their part. Okay, here's the question. Do I have to trick the Snorlax, get the scarf back, and then trick Suicune again later? I don't think that's a losing play. I don't think there's any way I do that. This is tough. This is a bad position for me to be in. I think Heatran gets a pretty free substitute, and then I probably just lose. Um, Snorlax is at -1. It could be Ice Punch. It could very well be Ice Punch. I think I have to save Latias to get another Sunny Day and or T-Bolts off. Um, and Mence is in a pretty poor spot too. So I think I go for another round of Intimidate, and I go for my own sub Heatran. Will they give me Flash Fire, or will they go for sub? I don't think they click Earth Power ever. Protect. Okay, great. Oh, boom. Nope, no boom. Interesting. Okay, well, free sub. And do I close combat, or do I get more aggressive? Or do I CC? Do I fake out? Or do I do something else? I mean, I think I just go for damage on whatever they want to give me damage on. Mew, yeah, it's not great, but whatever. Um, cool. Now we have a Heatran in behind a sub. We know that Mew is Earth Power. Um, Rocks being up is pretty annoying. Maybe we go Cress, force the taunt. Yeah, I like that. Keep Snorlax in. Come on, you know you want to keep Snorlax in. No, fuck you. And they didn't attack the Heatran. Wow. Okay. I think we basically have to play for a Suicune crit or a burn or something. I think we have to play to get lucky. I don't see any other choice in the matter. We've got to play for some luck. Freeze? No. And there's citrus. I'm confused on the rolls then. I don't really know what happened there. Okay, and they get a Calm Mind up. Yeah, I think I lose, but we will give it our best shot. Give it our best shot. I think I have to go for some serious RNG here. Okay, Mew, Earth Power's Heatran always here, I think. I don't really think there's anything else, but I can't really afford to play slow and protect because Suicune just gets Calm Minds off. So I have to keep Heat Waving and hoping for a burn, and then I probably take the kill on Mew. Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, they click Psychic. Okay, not sure what they're trying to do there. Froze it. That doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay, cool. Burn. Fuck. The burn is what's really going to matter. Okay, cool. We have a frozen Mew. I think I have to keep going for burns. Burns and freezes? Any burn or freeze gamers? Nope. Crit? Okay. Crit, but no burn. That's still progress. Depends heavily on what their last Pokemon are in the back. Also, for what it's worth, Suicune does not have many Hydro Pump PP. It can miss, and Heatran can wall Ice Beam. So, um, okay, we do a gaming play here for sure. We game here. Game, win the speed tie. Please, for the goddamn, I can't win anything. Can't win any speed tie. And Suicune uses Icy Wind. Interessante. Okay, well that means I have to switch out Heatran next turn. I don't really have another play. Or I can fake out. I think I need him on top to fake out pressure. It's Mence. Okay, does Mence have a... Ooh, what Mence is this? Does it have a move to hit Heatran is the question. Does Mence have a move to hit Heatran? Well, either way, Heatran's doing jack shit here. I don't think they ever Dragon move Heatran. I think I gotta go to Latias. Oh, what Mence is this? I'm gonna go Latias and fake out the Suicune. It's Hydro Pump. Cool. Good switch. Okay. Do I respect the Mence? Is Mence choiced? Could Mence be choiced? Fake out. Okay, it could be choiced. There's definitely a chance it's choiced if it's Hyper Pump. It could also just be Life Orb. I mean, I think I gotta like keep doing shit to Suicune, but they can very easily protect. They can Icy Wind. Well, if I don't think they protect and I Draco close combat the Salamence, Latias lives, and that guarantees a kill. I actually like that play. I'm gonna hope that they don't protect. Okay, they go Snorlax. That's fine. Draco hits, kills. Okay, that's helpful. We get a lot of. Okay, we don't get a lot of extra damage. um, okay, Draco does not kill anymore. I think we're. Do we have to switch Latias out and back in? Do we hope that Armence is faster and then go Heatran and then try to come back in and keep T-bolting and hope for another crit? I don't think Heatran gets us anywhere right now. I think we have to go Mence. Okay, mind games. That is implying to me that they're Mence's choice. Is there anything I can do? Is it a guessing game of which one they're going to Draco? I think it's a guessing game of which one they're going to Draco. I think I got to reset. This is really a guessing game. I think it's a guessing game. Yeah, good play. Good play. Man, I lost both speed ties and both mattered a lot. GG. Love DPPs. No, I'm not going to complain. Oh well. Okay, well, time to win like fucking 4 games in a row or something now. Um, let's go to the builder. All right, if we're only going to bring one other team, what do we want to bring? I think let's go Shaman Vaporeon. That's too fun to not bring. Too fun to not bring. Shaman Vaporeon. Both were. Um, okay, game two. Mew Gyarados lead. Well, I don't mind. I don't mind having Zapdos into Gyarados. Okay, Gyarados is not scary to me right now at all. I think I try to preserve Zapdos. This is a free Stealth Rock, and you turn into Mew if I've ever seen one. Good luck, have fun. Okay, let's see if we can do a little better than losing a speed tie here. They fake out. All right, they're just going to DD on lead. They're just going to DD on lead. Okay. Well, we've got Explosion and we've got Thunderbolt. What do we want to do about it? I think if I think they're boom on Mew. Like I for sure think they're boom. I'm okay. I've got Vaporeon. I've got Shaman. Shaman's a huge counter. Um, I think I just U-turn the Mew and I protect the Zapdos on their boom. I think this is a hard play to punish because I can always go Weavile to fake out. I can always go Shaman. I can always go Jirachi. I mean, there's a lot of options. So I think I U-turn protect. If they boom, they trade Mews. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I think I'm okay into DD Gyarados. Sub. Okay, I'm less okay into sub DD. Love that. Cool. Sub DD. It's actually funny. I have a sub DD, or I had. I was building it. So that means it's waterfall protect in all likelihood. And if it's waterfall protect in all likelihood, then Shaman walls, Vaporeon walls. Do I just go Vaporeon? um, Shaman and Zap. Oh no, my Shaman and Zapdos speed tie, so I can't even seed flare. Oh, that's an oversight. That is an oversight. It might still be the play I have to go for, but that's for sure an oversight. Okay, my Jirachi is slower. Oh wait, what? I'm confused. My Jirachi's slower, so I could T-Bolt Gyarados and then Toxic it, but I don't really want to play a slow talk. Well, if I Toxic it and then bring in Vaporeon and Shaman, they can't do anything about it. So I could do that. The problem is this Mew can just boom at any time, and that sucks balls. That's awful that Mew can just boom at any time. I could go Weavile and Night Slash the Mew and Thunderbolt the Gyarados, but that gives them a free switch into Hitmontop, which is for sure lurking in the back, and then I'm in a rough spot again. So I don't know if I like that. Boom plus sub DD is actually very, very spooky. Um, right? Like they're gonna have explosion, right? No, they not have explosion. Maybe there's just three attacks. Well, I guess this is an argument to ban Boom if I've ever seen one. Um, I think I gotta go Shaman here because Vaporeon can't protect. I think I go Shaman. I can't afford to lose two Mons to a Boom. I can't afford to do that at all. I think I go Shaman. I protect. I T-Bolt the Gyarados, and I risk. If they protect and Boom, I only lose one Mon, and it definitely sucks. But I still have plenty of outplay left. There's definitely a world where I make some other play and like T-Bolt the Mew slot or something. Yeah, there's the protect. Is this going to be explosion? No, it's just psychic. Okay. Does waterfall kill me from there? Um, I'm 252 HP. Uh, well, waterfall plus psychic probably does. I'm curious though. Zapdos, Gyarados. Let's say it's 252 adamant plus one. Waterfall is a min of 62. Okay, it's a roll. No, min of 62. If it's max attack adamant, it kills. I think I have to seed flare here, and then I go Vaporeon because they're not boom, and then they just get walled, and I go LOL. They go Heatran, I go Vaporeon. They waterfall my Vaporeon, get fucked, and now I'm Earth Power. Um, I think if I'm them, I think I switch out Gyarados. What's it gonna do? I mean, this is a free as fuck Specs Muddy Water. Question is, do I stay in an Earth Power Tran? Because if Tran is, oh, how much does Earth Power even do actually? Shaman into Heatran. Um, they are okay. If it's not Shuka and it's not any bulk, Earth Power always kills. But do I want to risk that? I think I just Seed Flare the incoming Gyarados slot and then Muddy Water. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, they sub. I'm glad I went for that play then. And they Earth Power the Vaporeon. Questionable. Okay. Well, maybe it's not questionable. I'm speaking too soon. Maybe they're like Specs, Thunderbolts, Latias, or Raikou or some shit in the back. It is Zapdos. Okay, that's fine. That makes a lot of sense then. But I'm very glad that Gyarados is getting whittled down and the accuracy drop. That's fantastic. And if they switch out and come back in, they're at too low HP to be useful. Cool. Okay. We are in much better shape than when this game started off. I think we were forced to keep Seed Flare and Gyarados. I don't think we really have a choice. I think I want to preserve Vaporeon, right? But is there anything good for me to switch into? I mean, Mew's not bad actually at all. What's Mew doing? Just chilling in the back. Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. And then I can fake out either Mon. Yeah, I'm good with going Mew. I'm totally good with that. They sub again. Seed Flare, please hit Seed Flare. Please hit Seed Flare. Cool. Epic gaming. I think I have to keep Seed Flare and Gyarados. I can't let it keep setting up more and more and more and more and more. Or do I boom? Protect boom. I don't think I need to boom yet. They're not really threatening a kill with anything. I'm going to Seed Flare the Gyarados again. Zapdos isn't doing enough pressure, is it? Do I switch out? I always threaten to kill with do I U-turn the Zapdos slot? Do I fake out the Zapdos slot? What do I do? I mean, if Zapdos switches out, it comes back and it takes more rocks. If Zapdos switches out, I can probably just bring Vaporeon back in. And every time they click Waterfall, I have to worry about healing my Vaporeon, which is hilarious. I think I don't mind if they switch Zapdos out. I don't really mind at all. So I'm just going to fake it out. So if they switch it out, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. They Waterfall the Mew and miss. Okay, that's Karma for Seed Flare. Cool. Let me hit that one. Great. Okay, I could protect Boom. That's definitely an enticing, appealing play. Well, actually, how much does Waterfall do to Mew? Um, Dragon Dance and +1. Waterfall kills Mew. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I can't safely Boom protect. This is probably a time to return. Maybe. I think I just keep spamming Seed Flare into Gyarados. Like I'm guessing neither of these mons can do a whole lot into Mew, into Shaman. Shaman's really coming in clutch here. Thank you, Shaman. Um, and then if I U-turn, who do I go into if I happen to live the turn? I think I can go into a bunch of mons. I'm just gonna U-turn. Waterfall misses. Unlucky. Sorry, I don't have too much sympathy after last game. Um, this is going to be either a Thunderbolt into the Mew slot. They might double into it, or a Heat Wave. If it's a Thunderbolt, then Weavile's probably fine. Although Weavile in the back in full health and unrevealed is kind of nice. So maybe I go Jirachi. I'm low on time. I need to be careful. It's Roost. Okay, that's fine. And Gyarados is dead. Thank God. Okay, cool. 6v4. And I have rocks up. I am feeling very solid. I have a lot of tools to deal with whatever they could have in the back. I preserved Zapdos in case, and 3 PP on Shaman in case it happens to be another Suicune, which is, it's definitely possible it's a Suicune, although it's, I don't know, probably a good chance there's a Tyranitar in the back somewhere. This Mew probably has Overheat, I'm guessing, and Overheat plus Thunderbolt into any slot is pretty hard for me to do anything about. So, what do I do about it? Overheat. I mean, if they overheat with Mew, I get such strong positioning with something else that I don't really mind that much. So I'm just going to Seed Flare the Mew and Toxic the Zapdos and just be fine with it. Okay, they went for Rocks. I have no problem with that. And T-Bolt. If I land both of these, I'm really chilling. Spadef drop, awesome. Maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't. And Toxic, great, chilling. Rocks up is annoying for sure, but I don't mind it that much. I'm not sashing Weavile anyways. I'm expert built. Okay, cool. Very powerful position. They could still be Overheat, but unlikely as the last move. I need to get some time back. Jirachi is slower, so there's no point in me Iron Heading it, but I don't really want to switch out. I'll just protect. They Psychic, the Shaman, and they Age. Oh, good call. Okay, cool. HP, what is that? HP Ice, I guess. Maybe even HP Flying, probably not. Okay, Latias, cool. What way can this go wrong? If I toxic the Latias and their substitute, that could definitely go wrong. I don't mind saving a C for their PP, so I might just like hidden power that slot. Could there be a Scizor in the back that I'm afraid of and not? I have Heat Wave on Zapdos, and I have a Vaporeon. There did Heat Train. I think it's unlikely it's a Scizor, so I think I'm just gonna Iron Head the Latias and keep it honest and scout for what set it could be. Yeah. Okay. Hidden power. Um, that implies that it is not Calm Mind. In retrospect, Body Slam would have been awesome, but whatever. Iron Head is still totally fine. It's not healing itself. That's great. I can just keep the pressure up, knock out the Zapdos. I don't really see any reason to try to preserve this. I'll go for the Iron Head again on Latias. Oh, okay, it's not choiced. Um, and Zapdos roosts, and HP Fire goes off. Okay, this should be. I don't really feel like I'm fucking low on time. I got to be careful here. Okay, let's just go the safe play and not overthink anything. Let's just go the very safe play and not overthink anything. I don't want to lose on timer here. Cool, they killed Weavile. That's not ideal, but I think I'm still totally fine. Um, I go Mew for fake out pressure or U-turn or something. I can. This is actually not over yet. It's not over yet. Um, am I really scared of this Latias? No, don't think I am. Not over yet. I got to be careful not to throw. Well, actually, if it's hidden power, icy wind, that's probably not protect. I could try to kill it. Let's go for guaranteed damage and fake out, and then you turn next turn to kill. Okay, sick, nice. And I get that with power damage, and now let's just split damage. Don't think I need to overthink, or do I boom? No, U turn is better than boom. Okay, they kill me. That's fine. Um, cool. We How do we sequence this to not lose? I think we still lose to crit potentially, but we U-turn to hit him on top, and then I think we go for. There's no reason to U-turn, is there? Thunderbolt it. Let's go for Icy Wind, and hopefully we win. Yeah, no crit. Great, we win. Awesome, fantastic. I probably could have played that end game cleaner, but I was low on time. I spent all of my brain power thinking through that Gyarados, um, so I'm fine to play a little bit of a sloppy end game. Happy with how I played around the Gyarados for sure. Um, okay, let's go to next game. Uh, we survived. We didn't get swept. That's awesome. That Gyarados was very scary, but thank God for Shaman and thank God for Vaporeon. Um, let's bring Shaman again. Cool. Let's bring Shaman again. Okay, cool. I am a big fan of this lead. Fantastic. Um, are they Akka Boom or something like that? I mean, I can't just overheat the Metagross and then Stealth Rock pretty safely. That does let Crest stay in for free. And if there's what in the back is scary to me, Rhyperior in the back is actually pretty scary to me. But Overheat plus Stealth Rock is just so juicy. And if they go Rhyperior, I can intimidate it and I have Shaman. So I can double switch. Yeah, let's do it. Scarf Mash, we live. Awesome. Overheat, dead. And rocks go up and then Trick Room? Trick Room. Okay, is this Rhyperior? Ah, it's Vaporeon. Let's go. Let's go, Vaporeon. Okay, Vaporeon. How do we play around Vaporeon? It's probably Specs, in which case Shaman gets to come in for free here, which is awesome. They Specs Muddy Water, right? Like that's the play here. Specs Muddy Water. Do I ever go Mence Shaman? Okay, thinking about it. If I switch out Mew into Mence, their crest switches out first. So if they switch into a Machamp or Rhyperior, I do actually get the Intimidate off on it. So I'm gonna go Mence in the Mew slot specifically, and then Shaman in the T-Tar slot. Oh, that is some sexy gaming right there. That is how you sequence your switches. And they Hydro Pump, and they miss. Okay, well, sorry for the miss, but I don't feel too bad about it. And now Shaman is in and threatens a Seed Flare on both slots. How scared am I of a -1 Rhyperior that probably has Sword Stance? Am I scared enough to stay in and Aquatail it? Potentially. Could also go Cress, which does no damage to Rhyperior and Sand. Heatran gets bopped by it. Tyranitar. I think I stay in. I think I do stay in. I don't gain enough from switching out. The question is, I Aquatail you, and then they always go Hitmontop here, right? Isn't there a Hitmontop coming in? Let's just Seed Flare the Vaporeon and it becomes a Hitmontop, and then we still get an Aquatail? If it becomes Hitmontop, then do I have a better play? No. I'm stalling out Trick Room, which is great. And Aquatail does a decent amount of damage. So I think we Seed Flare, let the Hitmontop come in. It doesn't come in. They Rock Slide. That is just Life Orb. Okay, great. Hydro Pump comes out. Please, 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 please connect some attacks. There's one. Fuck yeah. And there's two. Fuck yeah. Amazing. Cool. We should win this game. Actually, I don't want to jinx anything. Vaporeon's dead in one turn, and if it switches out and comes back in, it's dead. Cress in the back is full health, but we still have Crunch on Tyranitar. And I'm not really worried about a Cress in the back that doesn't have a Specs Vaporeon or a Life Orb Rhyperior. They bring Cress back in, implying they don't really have Trick Room Sweepers left. I can't bring in Heatran here, for sure. Like, if I bring in Heatran here, I'm just dumb. Is there a world where I sack Tyranitar? I don't need Tyranitar to beat Cresselia. I think I sack T-Tar, protect Shaman. Oh, I don't have a fake out Mon. That's actually kind of annoying. Oh, but Vaporeon goes down. Okay, so that's fine. So I protect Shaman here and just sack Tyranitar. Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine play. Oh, okay. Is Tyranitar going to live? Tyranitar's going to live the turn. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I can sack it next turn. Or it might actually outspeed Cresselia, depending on this crest set. I don't really know whether you run min speed or not on Trick Room Cresselia. You probably do, but maybe not. Well, this has been a fun set so far. Regardless of what happens, it's a close, fun set. I kind of want to save Scarf Salamence in the back in case there's a, like a Latios or something that's going to scare me. Hitmontop comes in. Mew is looking very strong in this end game. I do have to watch out for Sucker on Hitmontop. I don't think Tyranitar is doing anything. I think I just let it die. And I don't think Shaman's doing a whole lot either, but they could Ice Beam. I could bring my own Crest for Psychic Pressure on Hitmontop and save Shaman. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Let's go my own Crest. We get a crunch off. Great. 30% is not nothing at all. We take 30% on Crest any day, especially when Crest can't really heal itself with Moonlight into Oblivion because there's stand up. Thank you, Tyranitar. Okay, cool. Do I just go Mew here and click a bunch of Psychics? Or to go Heatran and substitute? Tran and spam sub while Crest Psychics hit on top. That seems hard to punish, actually. That seems very hard to punish, and it helps play around Sucker Punch, crit weird stuff into Mew, or Ice Beam freezes. Helps play around a bunch of stuff. So let's go sub Tran, reveal our last Mon. That's okay. Maybe we should have preserved and gone Mew, but I think I like the play of sub on Heatran better. Um, that is, I think this is a very very hard play to punish. Rotom Mo is the last Mon. Okay, cool. We should be in very good shape. We should be winning this. Heatran goes for sub. Do you trick room? You trick room. That's fine. There's no for Heatran to die here. They'd have to be like max special attack, hidden power ground, and kill with Thunderbolt, which I really don't think is going to happen. I could protect, but then that opens the door for a nasty plot. I think the only thing I'm scared of at this point is like a nasty plot Rotom or something. So let's just psychic it. Toxic Crest, okay, and T-Bolt's great. Does Heat Wave connect with anything? It connects with both. Fantastic. Yeah, we win this game for sure. I don't see a way in which we lose, really. Um, we can protect just to stall out turns. Was Crest faster? No, my Crest is super speedy, so it's gonna be the slowest Mon. Let's just double protect here. They go Hitmontop, and they try to Pain Split. Ooh, okay, let's not let them Pain Split back up to full. Glad we scouted for that. Mence is actually a pretty good play here. We get the Intimidate off on Hitmontop, we prevent the Pain Split, and we don't need Mence in the back anyways. We've seen like it really doesn't do a whole lot here. I think we go Shaman also to prevent Pain Split. Am I overplaying Pain Split? No, I think it's fine. Then we can protect Heatran, and Heatran just wins in the end. No, we're gonna play around Pain Split a little bit. They pick up Shaman. Do they Pain Split the Salamence? They Pain Split the Shaman, so they do live a couple more turns of Sand, but I'm still not very worried. If they take both KOs, I go like Mew, Heatran, or something, and I think I just win the game. So I'm probably fine to give them both kills. Or do I try to get Cresselia in and save one of these? I don't think there's a reason to save one of these. I think Mew plus Heatran should just close it out. And I don't want to give another big pain split off. So let's just sack both. Let's go you and you. Yep, close combat. We kill both. Is there a way to play around freezes and crits and heatwave misses? I can psychic the Rotom and sub. I can psychic either slot and sub. Mew will just kill. I mean, sub Tran is hard to punish. They're not getting another Trick Room up realistically. Is there a way I could be throwing this game? I don't really think so. I think I'll just keep spamming sub, and then the only question is which slot do I psychic? I think I'm more afraid of Rotom than I am of him on top. And with Thunderbolt and Pain Split, there's a decent chance they're not running Protect. It's like Shadow Ball, Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp last move. Yeah, so let's sub. They go for CC. Cress is back in. Let's just psychic the hit on top. They go for Sucker Punch. We would have died to crit, but even died to crit, they would have had to get a lot of luck still to win. GG's. Next, so we battled back from the speed tie on Tentacruel. That is that's a good one, and we're into grand finals now. Um, cool. Now it actually is the finals of the tournament, and not like a losers bracket reset. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, let's load up the next team. Let's load up the next team, and thank you. Very kind. Um, let's jump into the next game. All right, let's do it. Feel like have fun. Raikou Mew. Oh God, what is this? Rain or screens? It's either rain or screens. We have a lot of tools to help with this. This is our own DD Gyarados, but instead of sub, it's toxic because we're very scared of last Suicune. This is a pretty safe U-turn into Mew. It's hard to punish. It's just a question of what do I do with my own Mew? Do I fake out the Raikou? I don't think I need to fake out the Raikou. I think I kind of want to see what it's going for and either Earth Power it or get up rocks. And I think Earth Power doesn't really ever help me into Raikou right now. I think I always get rocks up first in U-turn. They go Rotom. Okay, cool. Great U-turn. What are they going to click with Raikou? Surely it's just screens, right? Surely it's screens. And if it's screens, I don't really have a great mon to switch into on screens. I mean, yeah, I actually don't have a great switch in here. I don't have a great switch in at all if they get screens up. They're probably just going to get both screens up. I could go Zapdos and U-turn again and just keep U-turn spamming and Earth Power the Raikou down. Yeah, I don't really have a better play than that. Let's go spam some U-turns. Yeah, Reflect. Let's go. Oh, is this going to be Nasty Plot Rotom? And if it's Nasty Plot Rotom, do I just lose right now on the spot? Do I know anything about this Rotom? No, I don't. I don't know anything about it. Nasty Plot could be really scary, actually, especially if it's like fast. I do have Draco for it, but it probably, ooh, if that's Nasty Plot Rotom, I'm in a tough spot. If it's Nasty Plot Rotom, Heat Wave is better than U-turn. Well, because what would I U-turn into to help me against it? I guess Latias. And then I get a Draco and I just trade because Raikou can't do anything into it. I'm max speed, so I don't even get to see what Rotom goes for first. Do I need Zapdos for anything in the back? I mean, like, yes, probably. I need it for a Scizor in the back. There's a good chance there's a Scizor in the back. I'm going to U-turn. They switch out. Okay, cool. It's probably not nasty plot. Light screen. I Earth Power and get a U-turn off. Okay, very glad. I think we just keep the U-turn machine going, right? This Mew could be Boom. This Mew could be Boom. We don't know anything about it yet. And with that's actually a very good chance it's Boom with screens. If it's Boom, can we do anything about it? We can go into a Mon with Protect. We can go into Mamoswine and Protect to Scout. Do we go into Mamoswine and Protect to Scout for Boom? Going to Mamoswine and protecting against the Raikou feels awful. I think this set, if anything, is nudging me towards ban Boom. Yeah, we go Mamo. And I think we fuck. I absolutely hate protecting here, especially if they just go for rocks and then boom next turn, which they very much could do. Do they ever do that? Do they ever go for rocks and then boom the following turn? And is there a way for me to prevent that from happening? I guess they're not really threatened. They could go for rocks and then boom after that. Is there any way for me to account for that? Does Earthquake into Draco plus Ice Shard kill anything? Probably not. I think actually I don't protect this turn. I think I go Latias, I Earthquake, and if they boom this turn, they get me. They Shadow Ball. Oh, I didn't think about that. And it's SD Mew. Okay. All right. Good Earthquake then. I'm glad we didn't protect. If we protected, we're fucked. The Shadow Ball was rough, but honestly, that's okay. Um, that is probably the Sword Stance, Sucker Punch, Earthquake, Explosion set. That's the most common thing you see with Sword Stance. So I definitely have to respect all three of those moves. But we shall see. Okay. Um, I think this is a pretty even game so far. I've got rocks up, they've got screens up, they have a sword stance. I've revealed more Pokemon than they have at this point. I don't think Rotom Heat is Nasty Plot anymore. It still could be. And there's a Scizor. I'm very glad I preserved my Zapdos. Okay, what did they do here? This is almost for certain SD Scizor. I'd have a hard time imagining anything else. And I don't think SD Scizor kills Mamoswine in one shot. Uh, Scizor. It's not choice band. Let's say it's a Metal Coat. Oh my god. Does that actually kill Mamoswine? Mamoswine, you suck. The fuck? Does that really kill if it's Metal Coat? Oh, 86 to 101. I'm at 91. So it would be a roll in their favor if they're max attack Metal Coat. Do I think they're Metal Coat? It could be leftovers, citrus, could be lum. I mean, they could also just fucking protect Scizor and Boom here. I think Gyarados is a pretty safe play, actually. Gyarados plus Earthquake, actually. I like that play. Gyarados and Earthquake. Yeah, that's a much better line. They sucker, great. Do they bullet punch? They don't bullet punch. They go for sword stance. It's citrus. It's not life orb. Okay, I've seen life orb before. Yeah, they go for sword stance. Okay, okay, okay. And they're leftovers. Okay, we're definitely in rough shape, but not anywhere close to over yet. Um, I like my Zapdos in the back. Scizor can also come in. Oh, I wish I clicked Bug Bite on it. I think I pivot the Gyarados out here. I go Scizor, Scizor Zapdos could be a sick play, and then I can U-turn, I can Heat Wave, but then I might be in range of Sucker Punch. But if I'm in range of Sucker Punch, I can keep pivoting. I can also go my own Mew and fake out plus Heat Wave. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, preserve Zapdos a little bit longer. Go Mew, stall with fake out, let the screens run out more. Fake out's always good when the opponent has screens up. They SD again, and they SD again. Very cool. Um, this is a U-turn into Mew, and a fake out into Scizor, I think always. Or is it a bug bite into Mew? If I U-turn, I can go Gyarados, which doesn't really help me that much. See, the problem is Mew can also just boom. That's the problem here. But if I bug bite, then Scizor stays in for free and keeps doing Scizor things. How much damage does my Scizor do into a Mew? Um, let's go blank set with screens up. 34 to 40, and that's if it's no bulk. I could bug bite for more damage. Bug bite is 44 min. Okay, bug bite would kill. How much HP do they have to be for bug bite to not kill? 37. Okay, if they're max HP, then bug bite still is good. I think I have to bug bite here. And I fake out the Scizor, and then I deal with the snowballing Scizor without something else snowballing next to it. Because I do have Zapdos in the back. Yeah, let's take the kill on you. Oh my god. They got a fucking speed tie sucker punch. We love speed tie gaming. My favorite type of gaming. That fucking blows, man. Okay. Um, Zapdos is still a good answer to Scizor. Don't go too hard here. But they could go something else. I think I have to bring Zapdos in here for pressure. They go Latias. Yep, expected. And then now here. Okay, I did EV my Zapdos to live a Choice Specs Timid Draco Meteor from Latias. Obviously, that plus Bullet Punch will still kill, but I do live that. Um, I could Bug Bite the Latias, but if they Bullet Punch me, then I'm in terrible shape. Screens still haven't run out yet. I lost my Fake Out Mon. This is a tough game. This is a very tough game. I mean, Draco kills most Zapdoses, but would you risk it? Would you ever risk it? Because if I bug bite Latias and I protect, I'm running low on time. Fuck my life. I think they're gonna hope that Draco kills. Yep, let's go. Come on, live Draco. Heat wave, kill everything. It's sub. Okay, all right, sub. Heat wave hit. Thank fucking god. Killed Scizor. Great. That is uh, something or other. Let's go Mamo. I think I don't fucking know, but I'm low on time, and it's Hitmontop. Great. We need to figure out a way to get a toxic off. Well, I guess we could, yeah, because they could start calm mining into Oblivion. This is tough without much time on the timer. Did I do anything? I hit it with Heat Wave. Does Heat Wave plus U-turn break sub at -1 with screens? Can't calc. Let's YOLO. But I get Gyarados in here because Gyarados doesn't do anything with Rotom in the back. So, okay, great. Please, please, please break substitute. No, that would be too nice. Okay, let's go Latias, and let's get this toxic off and hope that they don't play around it. Or do I Dragon Dance first? Do I Dragon Dance? Is there ever a world I Dragon Dance? Dragon Dance could be pretty heat. No, let's go for the toxic. Hit, don't sub again, don't sub again, don't sub again. Nice, nice. Hit the toxic, you motherfucker. Nice. And they toxic to me. Okay, that's fine. Um, maybe I should have gone Mamoswine there. I think I can U-turn though. I think I can pretty safely waterfall that and U-turn this now that screens are down and I'm not intimidated. Yeah, I can waterfall Hitmon top down slash Rotom, and then I can U-turn, get in Mamoswine. Great. Okay. I don't know if I win or lose this game as of yet. They Dragon Pulse. I don't love that, but now they're in range of stuff. I mean, I have to go Mamoswine. I don't have another Pokemon, but I probably um, well, Rotom beats everything except Zapdos. I think I need to keep Zapdos alive to Heat Wave. Latias just dies soon, which is nice. Mamoswine probably lives a close combat at -1, but I might want to protect it. Protect. I think I'm losing this game. Well, if I Ice Shard Latias, that guarantees that I get. Oh, yeah, I could Waterfall Ice Shard. That's a play. That's a play. I'm low on timer. I really don't like this at all. I'm sure safer plays to be making each of these turns, but I'm low on timer and I don't have the luxury of finding those lines. So, Waterfall. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Would we get a flinch for the boys? No. We get a live for the boys? No, we don't get a live for the boys or a flinch for the boys. Boys get nothing. Okay. Do I outspeed Rotom? I outspeed Hitmontop and I kill with Waterfall. So I might as well click that and then Heat Wave. They probably protect Hitmontop and let Gyarados go down here, if I had to guess. If they protect Hitmontop and let Gyarados go down, then I probably want to Waterfall the Rotom, actually. Yeah, I think they protect Hitmontop here. Or just double protect. They might just double protect. But I think Heat Wave is always my play here. Problem is Rotom's probably citrus and lives a bunch of Heat Waves, so watch me be rest. Rest Gyarados. Oh, does leftovers go first, actually? Oh, it does go first. So I actually live. Yeah, let's just attack Rotom. I think I live, actually, this turn, which is huge if they double protect. It's really helpful. Thanks, Gyarados. What you gonna do, Bagel? Oh, you don't protect either. Heat Wave goes off, hits both, no burns. Waterfall is faster. That's big. That's big. And they get a toxic, they miss the toxic. Ooh, I'm sorry. I think I spam Heat Wave. I don't think I have a better play than spamming Heat Wave. I spam Heat Wave. I don't want to get into any mind games with protects and double protects and single target with Thunderbolt. I think I just Heat Wave. Heat Wave hits the road, hit him on top. Okay, then I'm okay with missing one. They didn't get a Thunderbolt para, and this is where that bulk on Zapdos is coming in huge. I live another. Um, I think it's safer for me to Thunderbolt twice. I think Thunderbolting twice is a safer play. Yeah, I Thunderbolt twice. Thunderbolt once, Thunderbolt twice. GG. In retrospect, actually, they could have been Pain Split, so maybe Heat Wave was safer there, but they weren't. So, okay. Woo, we're clawing back. Let's load up the next team into the calc. Bam, bam. This is a version of the sample team that I built, but not the same thing as the sample team. Let's do it. Let's do a bagel. Alrighty. So let's take a look at the team we're bringing. Just a refresher here. It's Life Orb, Mence with Hydro Pump. It is Akka, very bulky Metagross with Thunder Punch and Stealth Rock. It's a Rest, Toxic Bronzong, Wisp, Rotom, Scarf, T-Tar for when Trick Room ends, and it's a sub lefties. Max special attack, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Swappert. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And it's Infernape Latias. Cool. This is probably Calm Mind, if I had to guess. Um, could be wrong. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Just sharing the link out. Okay, how do we beat this? I would call this a very poor matchup. Um, this is a very poor matchup. Elite matchup. Very, very poor. I think this is the type of matchup where I have no choice but to stay in with Salamence. Um, Mence versus Latias. If Latias is zero special attack, like a lot of these tend to be with Dragon Pulse, then I still die because Mence is a piece of shit. Holy shit. Okay. I am Akaberry Metagross. That's like the one saving grace here. I think I can't afford. Both of these Pokemon are a huge threat. Infernape, Overheat, huge threat to Bronzong. Calm Mind Latias, huge threat. I think I have to attack with both. Um, I don't have a better play here. It's up to Bagel, but what happens with this turn? Oh, okay. They switch out and they Overheat. Oh, imagine if I clicked Earthquake. Holy moly, if I clicked Earthquake. I just win the game on the spot. No, that's an exaggeration. Okay, well, not the worst thing to ever happen. Latias is in the back. I got a shit ton of damage off an Infernape, opening up my Scarf Tyranitar. Problem is how to deal with this Heatran now. I think I Hydro Pump. Yeah, they're not threatening damage on either. Hydro Pump Earthquake. Oh, like a gamer? Are we that much of a gamer? We're that much of a gamer. Come on, sub, sub, sub. You know you want to sub. You know you want to sub. You know you want to sub. Fuck. They subbed there. That would have been epic. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with losing that. I was afraid of just losing the game outright, and we didn't lose the game outright yet. So cool. This Swampert probably has an ice move, judging by the fact that it just came in. Heatran is not leftovers, so there's a good chance it has a coverage move and if it's hidden power grass, then I'm boned. So do we go Rotom here, bluff the Leaf Storm into Swampert, and then just take the kill onto Heatran? That could be good. Getting the sand up is also awesome, and we can spam Earthquake. Spamming Earthquake and bringing in Rotom next to it, or Bronzong, actually. Ooh, Bronzong and spam Earthquake. But that lets Tyranitar get damaged down, which is a problem later if I want to guarantee getting a crunch off. But I do like the concept of getting sand up, because then anytime Ape comes back in, it only has one turn to live. So I do really like the thought of getting sand up. So maybe I bring in Tyranitar, I Earthquake, and I bring in Bronzong or Rotom. Rotom, probably. Yeah, let's get sand up to make it so that Ape only has one more turn to live. And let's go Rotom, and let's Earthquake. And we should live any one hit with Tyranitar that Swampert can throw off. Rotom, Earthquake, kill the Heatran. Fantastic. It's Shuka. Okay, very cool. And they Icy Wind. I am A-okay with an Icy Wind. I am very fine with an Icy Wind. I prefer that to a Hydro Pump. It's Icy Wind, Earth Power, Protect, and then probably one of Sub or Hydro Pump. Could have Yawn, could have Rocks. Ape is in. It's his last turn alive, which means Bronzong is going to thrive in this end game. Holy moly. I am okay with that. Do they CC and Icy Wind here? Do they overheat Rotom? I could just Shadow Ball the Pert. I mean, Ape dies here. Do I need Salamence, really? I mean, I don't know what's in the back. I don't think I've revealed Bronzong yet. And this is a pretty safe Protect. And then just like bring in my own Pert. Do I even need to Protect? Or would I rather get like a Wisp off or something onto their Pert? I mean, Shadow Ball's more consistent damage. I probably don't want to Wisp. I can also Toxic it later. Rather, Shadow Ball or Wisp looks like a prediction. I'm going to Shadow Ball and then go Pert and just let this Infernape go down. They overheat the Rotom and kill. Okay, I should have protected. That's my fault. Okay, my fault. That's okay though. We're still in this. That was a mistake. I should have protected the Rotom. Um, I should have protected it. Bronzong is in. We can Trick Room. And this should be Calm Mind Latias, and we Ice Beam to deny the sub. And then when Trick comes up, we can Toxic it. Oof, not great, not great, not great. Okay, can Bronzong solo versus the world? With Toxic, it could. Um, okay, yeah. Oh, letting Rotom go down there was a huge throw. That was a massive throw. Massive throw. Okay, for Zong to win versus the world, I go you. They're gonna protect Icy Wind, right? I think I have to hit some toxics here. 63%. That sucks so bad, but I don't think I can afford to switch it out. I'm going to read that they're going to protect Latias here and go for an Icy Wind. So I don't think there's a reason not to take. Interesting. Is this just not? Oh, it's not leftovers. Ah, it's not leftovers. Okay, maybe we reset the act drop. Well, if we reset the act drop, Mence goes down. Are we willing to bet on Bronzong versus the entire world? No, I don't think we are. Okay, this Latias is probably just choice then. So let's Toxic the Swampert. Icy Wind. Thanks for lowering my speed in Trick Room. Cool. Um, we Gyro Ball Latias. Should do a lot of damage. And let's just Earthquake to try to catch something silly on a switch. Him on top. Cool. Yeah, I think we lose this one, unfortunately. That sack on Rotom was a big misplay. We might have lost anyways. Wow. I don't really know where this game slipped away from me, to be honest. I think I just played poorly. Well, I guess the lead was really tough. The lead was really tough. We did say that in the very, very beginning. That leading into Ape, um, Latias was basically worst case scenario. So I think we've just unfortunately lost this one, but we will play it out anyways. I think we have to. Oh, we're locked into Earthquake. Um, okay, well, let's play it out. Let's play it out. Let's play it out. It's not over till it's over. Let's protect the Ments for Sucker Punch, and let's Earthquake and hope for some crits. Crit. No crit. I didn't deserve the crit. Not deserved. Not deserved. Not deserved. Okay, now Ments is going to go down soon. We can protect to try to prolong its fate. No, let's Draco and let's rest. And they kill me. Okay, GG. I threw. Um, or maybe it's just a tough matchup. I don't really know. But either way, we're going on to the final game. Final game. Wow. Well, I'll watch that back and see whether it's just a tough matchup or whether I played poorly. It's probably a combination of both. But honestly, I'm not really sure what I did wrong there. But I'm certain that there is something I could have done better. Certain, certain, certain. Well, we're bringing a very similar team against Bagel that Bagel just brought against us. Did we put it in the calc? I forget. We might have already done this. 12 sets. Cool. I pasted it twice. Whatever. Um, all right. This is the only game where we're not bringing an unranked mon. And oh God, is it a combined Latias war? I think it is. Okay. Um, Final game. It's over no matter what after this game. Um, okay. Good news is I have Encore, and they don't. So this might actually be a pretty good matchup. Let's see here. Um, I think this Raikou is actually Shadow Ball. That's not the most amazing thing in the world. We are Scarf Gyarados, which isn't too bad, and we're U-turn on 8. So I think for sure we Calm Mind here and let them get a screen up and just fake out their Latias. I think that's pretty low risk. Worst case scenario, I think, is they read it and they Shadow Ball, but then they don't get a screen up and they still have a long way to go to get screens up. So um, and we are U-turn Encore, so hopefully Ape can do something here. I'm going to try to do a better job of timer management this game. I've been getting very low on a lot of the games, and that's prevented me from thinking through the end game well. So let's see if we can do a better job of a consistent timer. Let's think this through. I Calm Mind, and they don't get a Calm Mind. So I'm kind of in the driver's seat. They probably just click light screen. I think then I Encore their Raikou. They Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fine. No spit F drop. Spit F drop. Love that. Great. Um, do I start clicking Dragon Pulse already? What's important for me to get rid of? I mean, both of these mons are really annoying for me to deal with, actually. I could Encore, but if I Encore them to Shadow Ball, does that really help me? I could Dragon Pulse and U-turn, but if they protect, then I'm in a terrible spot. But I don't think they can really afford to protect. I'm going to double into Latias. They don't protect. They Calm Mind. Is this going to kill? I don't think so. No, it's not going to kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage, and I'm happy about that. Okay, so if this is anything like the previous team, which it's probably not. Oh, did they ever lead? No, they didn't ever lead this yet, right? No, this is a new lead. Okay, so we don't know anything about the team. Ape U-turns. I actually didn't think through what I should bring in if Ape was the U-turn, which is probably a mistake. Hitmontop is a fair option. Heatran, Protect Latias, Boom. There's a thought. Does Boom even kill Raikou? And can I afford to Boom on max HP? Well, I don't even need to Boom. I can just start Earth Powering stuff. I can just Earth Power. That Spadef drop is actually super annoying when I think of it. I could fake out and set up another Calm Mind. I could Scarf Gyarados, but I think it's a pretty bad option when there's a Raikou on the board. I think Scarf Gyarados is a pretty poor option when there's a Raikou on the board. Do I want to try to prevent them from getting another screen up? I could try to prevent that. I mean, Heatran Boom and Protect Latias is definitely the funniest play, and if they don't go for Reflect, it's a really good play. And then I can bring Ape back in, but I don't think I want to do that when there's a decent chance that they have a Scizor in the back. There's like a very good chance they have a Scizor in the back. I don't. If I had U-turn on Zapdos, I'd probably go Zapdos here. Um, the problem is their Dragon Pulse probably kills my Latias here, right? Fuck it, we're going out in style, man. We're going out in style. This is where we say, chuck it in the fuck it bucket. We're going out in style. I didn't bring an unranked Mon this game, so the only way that I can make up for it and apologize to all of my fans is to style. And so we're going to style. And if they go for a Dragon Pulse and a Shadow Ball or a Thunderbolt, then I'm going to be super happy. If they protect either, um, I'm not going to be the happiest. If they set up Reflect, I'm not going to be the happiest. They protect. Do they Shadow Ball? They protect Reflect. Fuck me, man. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. What can you do about it? Not much. I could go Gyarados here and speedy surprise kill the Raikou, and then have it come down to a speed tie with Latias. Doesn't sound very good at all. It sounds pretty terrible. I really don't like that that just happened. That really puts me in poor shape. That, man, really, they protect Reflect there? How does that benefit them at all? Oh no, I double the Latias here. I double the Latias here. I think I have to. And if they get double protect, then this was not meant to be. If they get a double protect here, if they go for double protect here and they get it, then this set was not meant to be mine. They don't go for it. Okay, respectable. Thanks. Appreciate that. We still have a Latias that's alive, but we didn't get up any hazards. Well, we don't have hazards. And we only have a tiny little bit of boost. But we do have a mostly full HP Latias. This Metagross is super threatening now. It's probably agility, if I had to guess. Uh, super, super threatening. But that's okay. And it's Gyarados. Okay, is this another sub DD Gyarados? I think we hope not, and we toxic it. And is there ever a world where we stay in with Latias here, or do we just go straight to Ape so we can encore shit? Ape is terrible into Gyarados, actually, so I don't think we ever do that. We do have a Zapdos. I don't hate Zapdos, actually, and toxic the Gyarados. Yeah, please don't sub on me. Please don't sub on me. Please don't sub on me. Good. Okay, please don't be Lumberry. This was not meant to be my set. This was really not meant to be. Oh no. Okay. How do we win this? Do we win this? We're not even Sash and Farnape. I think we go Gyarados here. Yeah, we go Gyarados here. And we lock ourselves into Scarf Earthquake to hit Garrett to hit Metagross and to prevent Raikou from coming back in. Well, Raikou dies to Scarf Waterfall anyway, so but I mean T-Bolt should still kill Gyarados even through screens, right? I think. And Metagross. Hopefully. See, the shitty part about that too is I also don't even know the Metagross item. I don't even know if it's banded or not. That crit is really, really, really awful. The only way I win this game is by getting a bunch of turns right and then encore shit. Okay, I'm going to make the read here that I don't think they're going to attack with Gyarados. I think they're going to protect with it. It's too valuable. And I am going to Earthquake Heat Wave. I have to start making reads. Okay, the Earthquake. If this is Boom on Metagross and they didn't have to reveal Scarf because of the Hitmontop crit, then I'm just GG. Yeah. Yeah. That's not meant to be at all. The funny part there is Metagross didn't have to reveal CB or not because of the crit. Um, that's just unfortunate. There's no other way to put it. That's just really, really unfortunate. Can we pull this game back with just Latias? I don't think so. um, okay, ready? They're going to Dragon Dance with Gyarados. We encore them into that, and we Calm Mind. The Ice Wing. Yep. Okay. My only way to win here is if Ice Fang misses a lot of times. So let's go for Ice Fang misses a lot of times. Well, they targeted the wrong slot. Oh, does it Encore do random targeting? That would be funny. That would be really funny if it does random targeting and I'm actually still in this somehow. Um, but no, the minute it ends, they just win, right? I have to kill. I have to kill Gyarados. Yeah, I have to go for crits on Gyarados and their Heatran just to add insult to injury. Crit, no crit. Let's do it again. I don't know how Encore works in this gen, but okay. Overheat kill. Overheat kill. Cool. Dead. And Shadow Ball at speeds and kills me. Yeah, this wasn't meant to be. I don't know how I can do better there. I had a Toxic off onto Gyarados that, and then Hitmontop lives. I fake out for later. I have another switch. Um, I have to pray that they are not substitute. Well, yeah, I just need to keep. I need to spam protect, calm mind, or something like that. Shadow Ball and the Heat Wave. Let's start calcing. I mean, I think. Well, I think I do I go for a double protect? Actually, is the question. Um, Latias is at +1, +1. Let's go Raikou, Shadow Ball, 23 to 28. Okay, let's just call it 25 for round numbers. Heatran doubles. Heatwave does like 10 to 15. Okay, so I do live, but then I'm super dead to anything Hitmontop wants to do. I think I have to kill the Raikou and hope for a Heatwave miss, and then hope there's a lot more luck after that. Yeah, let's do that. Heatwave miss, and then hope for a lot of luck. No Heatwave miss. Well, Heatwave can keep missing. I have to get a lot of protects off. Let's get a lot of protects. They fake out. Let's get another protect off. Nope. GG's. That really sucks. That really, really sucks that it came down to RNG like that. But that's Pokemon. Nothing Bagel did wrong. Um, just a bummer. Yeah, if I let's just go back there. If I live Mash, which I do, Hitmontop gets Citrus Berry off. I get a Toxic off onto Gyarados. Um, and then next turn, I can afford to Scout and I can protect my Zapdos. Um, and then Zapdos is still alive. I can T-Bolt. Yeah, I'm pretty darn confident that I win this set if there's no crit on Hitmontop. Could be wrong. Let me know what you think. See you later.